In this next In Your World with reporter Donna Ciccone and photographer Eric Johnson, they take a look at a Dakota County deputy who has a way with humor.
This is Joe Engesser going to work on a typical workday. That's if there's anything typical about working as a correctional deputy in the Dakota County Jail. However, Joe brings a unique perspective to his job. Everyone who knows Joe will tell you what a talented cartoonist he is.
I love his drawings, and I have some of the original Engessers, I call them. And I'm going to hang on to them for future posterity. If he makes it big, then I make it big, because I have the originals. Joe doesn't know that. Well, he probably knows it now.
Drawing cartoons began at an early age for Joe.
Well, actually, I bought a Peanuts comic book, I think when I was in 4th or 5th grade, and went home, and instead of reading it, I started reading it. Before I finished reading it, I started copying Charlie Brown and Snoopy and filling the margins with pictures, and ever since then I've always been drawing. Cartooning is something that's so natural for me, but when you see somebody doing, somebody in the public or a friend sees you doing it, it's like, wow, it's pretty cool, And I started doing caricatures of exiting employees and retiring employees, just kind of for kicks, and we ended up actually framing some of them. I got a couple dozen of them now in the break room.
I'm waiting for myself to retire so that Joe can do a retirement photo of me.
Joe describes his work as magazine cartooning, and you can find his cartoons in several magazines like Woman's Day and the Saturday Evening Post. A cartoon is more than a drawing. It has a message. Joe finds inspiration for his cartoons in his day-to-day life experiences.
You have to have some discomfort in your life. I mean, you've got to have some of that, because cartoons, they're funny, but a lot of times they don't originate from happy, cutesy ideas. So I do draw inspiration from having to work a job. But what I'm trying to do is show not so much the technical side of a jail, the cliche jail cartoons with the guy behind bars, or the guy, with the ball around his leg. And I want to show the humanity, that side of it. People interacting with each other, whether it's the deputies or an inmate. We're all people, and we're all kind of in this thing together. And this kind of portrays to the public and gives them a little view as to what goes on in here.
This perspective of humor and humanity also resides at higher levels in the department.
Sheriff Gudmundsson has a great sense of humor, and I think he saw that and decided to create that humor page, and there's been a lot of people that have helped. They recognize where humor can kind of be a bridge to the public, and it's good public relations.
Finding humor in life experience is serving Joe Engesser well.
My ultimate dream? Well, I think I'm just kind of living it right now.
You never know where Joe will get the inspiration for his next cartoon. Reporting for Insight 7 with photographer Eric Johnson, this is Donna Ciccone.